I've got a question for you. What is a piece of advice you would give to a stranger? Eating my words in it. Okay. Hello everyone, my name's Andrew and this is Andrew's Lens. And today I want to talk to you about a little project I've been working on. What I did was essentially just left a book with a question in it in public and saw what people wrote in it. It was really interesting seeing all of the responses, so I kind of want to make a series out of this called like Wisdom of the Crowd or something like that, because it was really cool seeing what people wrote. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So I went and planted it in a part of the park that is pretty popular, and I put it in a spot that you would only really find if you were out for a walk. And yeah, I was pretty scared that someone was going to steal it, to be honest. I kind of thought this would go nowhere, but I went back the next day, kind of just expecting it to be gone, but it was there, and I was thrilled about that. And I was even more thrilled to see that there was some responses in it, and actually a fair few of them. So I went and checked the next day, and the day after, and I was getting really excited because there was more and more entries in there. And on the fourth day, it was stolen, which was super disappointing and kind of crushing, to be honest. I mean, I don't really know who decides to steal this sort of thing. It just feels like a weird thing to do. Luckily though, I did take photos of all the entries on the days that it was there, because I just had a feeling that something like this would happen. So let's talk about those entries that we were lucky enough to get. Back to you in the studio. That was Thief of Marrakesh by Arc de Soleil. Banging song. Go check it out. So I just want to talk to you about like some of the themes that I picked up from all the quotes and all the pieces of advice that people gave. So I'm just going to rip on through those. One of the big ones was embracing life and enjoying the present. There was a lot about that. It was definitely the most common one. And, well, I mean, it's a pretty good one. So some of the quotes were, enjoy life, take it as it comes, and stop and smell the roses. Life is a gift. If you can't change it, just enjoy it. Be patient and be happy. Yeah. Another one was about acceptance. That was a big theme that I read. One was, if you can't control the situation, control how you respond to the situation. For your own peace of mind, don't try to understand everything. Quite a good one. Another strong theme that I noticed was about resilience and growth. Some of the quotes were, embrace change. It might feel a bit overwhelming, but just embrace it. Smooth seas never made a skilled sailor. Embrace difficult, seek discomfort, and move forward in faith. There was a lot of reference to spirituality and God and the Bible, which I found really interesting. I personally am not a religious person, but it was really interesting to read some of them because I'm not necessarily too educated on that sort of thing. So even though I'm not religious, I still found it really interesting to read those. It was really good. Another big one was about courage and risk-taking. One of the quotes was, take risks, embrace uncertainty. Pretty simple, pretty effective. Another one was, be bold. Life is too short to have unanswered questions. Have some confidence. And another one was about happiness and positivity. I mean, it was a pretty broad one, like a lot of them would have fit into this one. The simplest quote was just, choose happiness. Simple, effective, I like it. Another one was a bit deeper. Fill your own cup first, and then let the overflow fill others. That one's quite nice. Another one was, go after the things in life that bring you happiness, love, and laughter. Very nice. So yeah, that's about all the categories I wanted to go through, but I noticed that all in all, almost all of them were super positive. They were all focusing on the positives of life, being happy, being present, being grateful. Of course, I got a few stupid, inappropriate answers, as you can imagine, with a a book with a pen on it. But yeah, overall, they were really good. And I'm wondering if because I left it in a park while people are out walking, that it was more positive. So I was kind of wondering if I'd left it on a street or something, would the answers have been as positive? Would they have been a bit more pessimistic? I certainly believe it probably would have been stolen within an hour if I left it on a street, so maybe that's indicative. But, oh, here we go. This is a Dr. Seuss quote, which was accompanied by a really cute drawing. You have brains in your head and feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. Very nice. Oh, what was also really cool was there's a few people from like the UK and America that wrote stuff in there, which was pretty awesome. Obviously, I'm in Perth. I'm in Australia. There's a lot about kindness too, like try to do one act of kindness every day. It's quite nice. Oh, I mean, a big one for me is just enjoy the outdoors. Very simple, very effective. Love that. But yeah, I think that's about all the ones I want to talk about. I think I'll put them all in the video just so you can read them all if you'd like. I'll just flick them by real quick if you want to stop and read all of them, if that interests you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you like this, I actually really want to do this again with another book and another question. So give me some feedback. Throw a like down there or comment, or maybe give your own piece of advice to a stranger in the comments. I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.
She smiled and said, "You were drawn in the